So let's get comfortable. Sitting either cross-legged or with your legs extended, whatever you prefer here. Making sure your spine is nice and long, your hands relaxed on your knees. And closing the eyes here. Just arriving into the space. Whatever that we've been doing before the class, now is just the time to settle down, find the breath. So just notice those deep inhales and exhales. Notice how the sit bones ground into the mat. And scanning your body from any tension, any points of discomfort. And you're really just simply observing without trying to change anything at all. And perhaps if you would like to create an intention for today's class, feel free to say those words or even one word to your own, in your own head, just so we are all moving with purpose. And let's inhale deeply now a few times through the nose. And exhale it go through the mouth. Deep breath in. And last inhale. Good. Slowly opening up the eyes, placing the left hand down next to you. Let's inhale and reach the right arm up. And exhale, gently fold towards the left side. And you here can keep your elbow off the mat or drop the elbow down. Just make sure nothing lifts off the floor. So just finding the stretch that suits you the best. And then find the breath there. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back through the center. And exhale, change the sides, going the other way. Breathing in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back through the center, bringing your arms back, hands interlacing together, and just squeeze those hands so we open a little bit more through the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades in, and just finding the breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And exhale, release your hands. Let's place the hands in front of us, coming into all fours, tabletop position. And first, let's just get into the wrist. So start circling yourself forward and back a little bit, bringing your weight over those wrists. And stay with your breath. And then gently taking your hands, twisting them so the fingers are now pointing towards the knees. And then you can stay here just in stillness, or if it feels good, gently bring your hips towards the heels. If you need less of a stretch, bring your hands closer. As there's going to be quite a few downward dogs, plank poses today, there's a lot of pressure on those wrists, so we need to just make sure that we warm them up properly. Great. And let's just flip the palms here. Now the hands pointing up, the palms are facing up. And same thing, so either stay with your arms straight or introduce a little bit of movement to the sides, forward and back perhaps. Just find your own way of moving. Good. And then releasing your hands back to normal. If there's a funny sensation, just another few circles, forward and back to the sides, whatever that feels good. Good. And then from here, bring your hands forward, tuck your toes under. Let's find our downward facing dog. First downward dog of the practice. So a little bit of movement through the legs, bending one knee at a time as you press the other foot down into the mat. Good. Inhaling. And exhale, just settling down for our downward facing dog. So just trying to keep the hands pressing into the mat firmly, pressing the knuckles down here as well. Inhale. And exhale, walk your feet towards the hands, so towards the front of the mat. Inhale here, let's lengthen through the spine. And exhale, folding down. Your knees here can be soft. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold down. Once more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold down. Good. Now vertebra by vertebra, slowly let's reach our body up and come into standing. Bringing the arms over the head, palms touch. Try to squeeze the hands together, tucking the tail under. Inhale to lengthen, reach up towards the ceiling, and exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen once more. Exhale, we step back, find plank pose. So in our plank, just finding the breath, pressing the hands firmly into the mat, and take your heels back. So you're activating through your feet through the whole of your legs. Taking a deep inhale, and exhale, drop your knees down or find your chaturanga, lower down. Inhaling into upward facing dog, and exhaling downward facing dog. Breathing in, and out. 2 more, inhale, exhale, breathing in, and exhale out. Good. Let's soften the knees. Gaze forward. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart center. 1 more. Breathe in. Open the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stepping back, plank pose. Breathing in and out. Hopefully feeling the core here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in and out. So just warming up the body through these sun salutations. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Soften your knees. Look forward. Jump or step to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Good. Let's bend the knees here. Find our chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink the hips down. Breathing in. Exhale, going a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Breathing in, lengthening. Exhale, back into plank pose. Just 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's bring the right leg back and behind. Find our 3-legged dog. So keeping the right hip nice and squared. The right foot is pointing down. Taking a breath in. Exhale, knee comes forward towards the nose. Hovering here for 5, 4, 3, and 2, And 1. Step the foot through in between your hands. Bring the back foot at 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into that front knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take your arms back, interlace the hands. Breathe in to open through the heart. Exhale, soften down to the left side of the right knee. Allow here your arms to drop as much as it is possible to you and keep on squeezing the hands together. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach the torso up. Extend your arms up. Exhale, find your warrior 2. Inhale to extend through the front leg. Exhale, bend the knee back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend and lock the leg here. Exhale, move through the waist forward. Right hand next to the ankle or the shin. Look towards your left fingertips and breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Now see if you can take your left arm above the head and stay here, or option 2, bring the right arm off the leg and hold. Breathing. 1 more. Good. Inhale, reach up, warrior 2, bend the knee. Exhale, hands come down, frame the foot, back into plank pose, inhaling. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. 1 more breath. And out. Well done. Let's extend the left leg back. Swing it nice and high. But really don't worry how high it goes. Try to just find your breath. Keep your arms nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale, left knee travels forward. Hover there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot through in between your hands. Pivot the back foot at 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Breathing in and out. Inhale, bring your arms back, open through the chest. Exhale, chest goes to the right side of the leg and hold it here. The crown of the head tries to reach towards the mat. Opening up through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, your legs are strong. Breathe in. Exhale, well done. Inhale, back into warrior 1. Arms extend up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, extend through the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend and lock the knee here. Exhale, moving through the waist forward. Left hand next to the ankle or the shin. Trikonasana position. Arms, the right arm extends up and towards the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you can, bring the right arm above the head. Stay here, or option 2, you lift the left arm and hover here. With the breath. 1 more. Inhale, back into warrior 2. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot. Back into your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Resetting in our downward dog. Finding the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Ready for another flow? So let's extend the right leg back here. Three-legged dog. Keeping the right foot flexed, right hip is pointing down, and see if you can ground the left foot also into the mat here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Breathing in. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Hover there. Inhale, swing the leg back. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. And now see if you can pivot the back foot at 90 degrees. Option 1, drop the right knee down. Option 2, keep the knee in the air. Option 3, extend through the leg and hold for 3 and 2 and 1. Left hand comes down. Bring the right knee to the nose. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through and in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, sinking deeper. Inhale, now open to the left side. Your feet are now pointing to the corners. Exhale, bend your knees. Sink the hips down, goddess pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink the hips deeper. Breathing in. Exhale, go down. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Bend the left knee a little bit further. Find your Skandasana squat. So your right leg extends. Your toes lift up. The heel stays down. Good. Find the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Use the strength of the legs to bring you back up. Exhale, let's try the other side. Right knee bends. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out. Inhale, reaching yourself back up. Exhale, finding the goddess pose again. Bring those hands onto the knees and just gently press the knees away. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Placing the hands all the way into the mat. Pivot your feet so now they're parallel to the front and back of your mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gaze up. Exhale, soften down. The crown of the head reaches towards the mat and hold yourself here. 4, 5, tilting from the pelvis. 4, don't be afraid to shift the weight forward towards the toes. 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, walk your hands back towards the right foot, framing the foot here. And now from here, grounding the left hand into the mat, wiggle the right foot along the right side of your mat. Stay here, modified plank pose, or stack your feet on top of each other and find the breath for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Right hand comes down. Well done. Breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Resetting here, either in stillness or by paddling your legs. Sometimes I just like to find a little bit of movement here. Again, child's pose, always optional, so don't be afraid to take that option. Good. Breathing in. Exhale, out. Well done. Let's reach the left leg back, extending it all the way behind. Foot is nice and flexed. The left hip is pointing down. You're now taking a breath here. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Hover there. Inhaling back. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Hover a little bit there. And now place the back foot at 90 degrees. Find your variation again of your fallen triangle. Breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Right hand comes down. Left knee to the nose. Inhale. Exhale. exhale, step the foot through and in between your hands. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale, now open to the side, toes pointing to the corners. Exhale, bend your knees, find your goddess pose. I'm gonna face you. Good. So in the goddess pose, this time, let's see if we can take the arms all the way up and lift the heels off the mat. Hold it here for 3 and 2 and 1. Drop the heels, drop your hands, extend through your legs, walk the hands to the left side and find a stretch here. Inhale, exhale, breathing in and out. Good. Walking now towards the middle, kind of like a very wide-legged downward facing dog. Relax the neck here. Walk as much in front as you can. Drop the head. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And now let's walk towards the right leg. Exploring all the corners here. Inhale. Exhale. Just pressing yourself a little bit closer. Breathing in. And out. Well done. Now walking the hands all the way towards that left foot. Frame your left foot. Ground the right hand into the mat and start wiggling the left foot towards the back. Maybe you stay here in the middle. Maybe you stack your feet on top of each other. Find your plank pose for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Release the left hand down, back into plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Okay, let's get to the core a little bit. So softening the knees here, looking forward, and you can jump or float into seated position. Whatever you prefer. Finding boat pose. So this is our Navasana, and there's a few ways that you can do this. So first, just make sure that you're lengthening through your spine so you can hold on to your thighs just to adjust the body. If you find your balance, see if you can you relax your arms in front of you and just hold this here. Allow the core here to switch on. Your thighs here, the hip flexors also switch on. And of course, option 3 would be to slowly extend through those legs. This is more difficult, so if you can, well done. For another 3, and 2, and 1. Bend your knees back, finding this position, and we're just gonna do toe taps towards the mat. Keep lengthening through the spine, through the crown of the head, while you do these toe taps. Ooh, I definitely feel my thighs, definitely feel my core, and actually a little bit in the shoulders too. Good. For the next 3, 2, 1. Good. Releasing the feet all the way into the mat. Extend your arms in front of you. And now start to round through your upper body. And slowly we're gonna take ourselves all the way down onto the mat. Make sure your feet do not lift off the floor. A lot of the times toes want to kind of go up and down off the mat. So try to stay, stick them to the mat, glue them to the mat. And then we came all the way down. And good news is that we have to come back into seated once more. So rounding. Ooh, this one is tricky. Good. Well done. And then once more to come all the way down. So this is working on those deeper core muscles, those deeper layers. Good. Ah, this felt good. Let's bring the feet a little bit closer so we can kind of graze the heels with our fingers. And from there, we're not finished with our core. So we're just gonna lift the upper back, the shoulders, and with our fingers, reach for those toes. Don't forget to breathe. And just in your own pace here. Good. Really gluing your lower back into the mat. Maybe with a smile on your face. Good for another 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bring it down, knees to the chest. Just give yourself a nice big hug. I always like to just roll to the right and left after doing any kind of core exercise. All right, let's do one more for the core, and that's gonna be it. So extending the legs up, keeping the feet flexed, arms by the sides. This is very, very effective, this one of my favorite exercises actually. And we're gonna just lift the hips off the mat. So with your hands, you're pressing into the floor. This gives you a little bit of support. And with that much momentum, you're just using the strength of the core to lift you up. Okay, let's do the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Woo, that felt good. Again, just allow yourself to roll to the right and to the left. Maybe just rub your belly a little bit. It's been working hard. Good. All right, let's bring the feet down to the mat. Again, just make sure that you can grease the heels here so they are not too far away or not too close. And then from here, we're just gonna come into bridge pose. So there's a few options here. Again, you can keep your arms down, straight, or if you prefer, interlace your hands here, shuffle the shoulder blades in so you find the support here through your arms as well. And keep your glutes here engaged, keep your thighs engaged as if you're, squeezing something in between your thighs. And just find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out. One more breath. And exhale, slowly release it down. Without bringing your knees into the chest, just allow the knees to go towards one another. So towards the midline as they knock against one another and rest. And this is where we just catch up with our breath. Sighing it out always feels good. Just a sense of releasing. We're gonna do 2 more rounds, and I like to mix them up with the wheel posture. So if that is in your practice, wheel posture is quite deep posture. So you can, choose whether you do another 2 bridge poses or mixing it up with another wheel or 2 wheels even. So for my round 2, I'll go ahead and do 1 more bridge pose. So same asana that we just did, interlacing the hands and really pressing the feet into the mat, pressing the arms into the mat, engaging the glutes and my thighs. I find the breath here. Inhaling, exhaling, breathing in and out. 1 more. And exhale, slowly release. If you were in your wheel posture, also just come back very slowly. Without bringing your knees into the chest just yet, allow the knees to just go towards the midline and rest. Taking a few deep breaths. Very soothing, relaxing breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Round 3, everybody. So, as I said, if you feel like doing a wheel posture, place your hands next to your ears. If you feel like just repeating another bridge posture, go ahead, okay? You are your own teacher here. So placing the hands behind for people who are doing the wheel, lifting the hips, and then pressing at the top of the head. If you need to wiggle your hands closer, do so. And then find the strength to lift. Breathe. Squeeze the glutes to protect the lower back. For the last inhale and exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming down. Well done to everyone. Now let's bring those knees into the chest. Give ourselves a nice big hug. And now this feels nice to roll to the right and left, just to decompress the muscles that run along the spine here. Good. And from here, let's just go ahead and find our happy baby. So another way to decompress the lower back as well. So bringing your feet up. And here you can grab onto your ankles. Maybe this feels more comfortable. Or of course, option 2, grabbing towards the outer edges of your feet. And here you find the whole of your spine pressing into the mat. So even the very base of your spine. And just finding the breath. Of course, you'll notice your pretty deep hip opener here. So embrace the sensations. One more breath. And exhale, release the feet in, your knees in. And from here, just rocking forward into seated position and going into our forward fold. Another way to just relax the lower back after doing back bending. So grabbing onto your ankles or your toes, your feet, whatever that is available to you. Then find a very, very long spine. And exhale, surrender forward and towards those legs. So aim for the belly to land first, then the chest, and then the chin towards the shins. And finding your breath for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Slowly roll all the way up. Let's bring the right knee in. The foot stays close towards that left thigh. Twisting through the right side, you can either hug your knee with your left arm or place your elbow against the knee. Inhale here and exhale, gently twist, gazing over the right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And exhale, coming back through the center, gently untwisting ourselves. Swapping the legs, so left foot comes in, just next to that right thigh. Twisting to the left, right arm reaches up. Exhale, take the elbow against the knee. Gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And exhale back through the center. Untwisting ourselves the other way. And from here, another cheeky core exercise just to come down on our backs. So again, engaging through the core, allowing the core to take us down very slowly with a lot of care and attention. Good. And slowly, here we came. Good. Let's find our shoulder stand, so an inversion for today's practice. Unless you feel like, doing something else, like a headstand or pincha, whatever that is in your practice. Otherwise, let's swing those legs behind, support the lower back, and from there, we reach the legs up. So your hands walk closer towards the shoulders to just create a more of a straight line. And just find your breath here. Make sure that there is no weight on your neck. It is all on your shoulders. And just observing the sensations that we are experiencing. And staying connected with your breath. For the last 3, and 2, and 1. From here, slowly we're going to find Halasana, plow posture, legs straight, and they start reaching behind and towards the mat. I need to wiggle a little bit more forward. So if your toes are not able to touch the mat, bring your knees and place them on top of the forehead. This is just another way to modify the posture. If you are able to bring the toes on the floor, untuck the toes. You can interlace your hands here just for that shoulder opening. And let's take another 3, and 2, and 1. Going straight into our Karna Padasana, bending the knees. Bringing the knees outside of the ears, finding ourselves here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale, slowly releasing the body down, vertebra by vertebra. And if you fancy that core activation, lowering down the legs with care, with that engaged core, slowly, slowly. The slower, the better, essentially. Good. Ooh. And from here, again, I need to just wiggle a little bit so you can see me. The hands go underneath the hips, elbows in, point your toes, start to just puff out the chest. And the top of the head goes down behind you. Fish pose. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Releasing out of the posture. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Great. Right knee comes in just for a few final postures. And the right knee travels to the left side for a twist. So again, this is quite effective after doing all the back bending, all the good stuff, just to release any kind of tension in our back. And when you inhale, just feeling the rib cage expand as we create space there. Good. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale, come back through the center. Swapping the legs. Left knee comes to the chest. And exhale, going the other way. And go as deep as you need to here. No need to necessarily push the knee all the way to the mat. Try to also allow the shoulder here to relax, the arm to relax, and the stretch to happen through the front side of the body, through your chest. Doing this with an intention, with purpose, not necessarily trying to achieve things, but rather moving mindfully. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Let's bring the knee back through the center. Another big, big hug to ourselves. And let's just extend the legs to different corners of our mat. Relax the arms down. And just to allow the body to digest what we've done, let's just spend a couple of moments in our Shavasana. Relaxing the feet, the ankles, the shins. Allow the hips to melt into the mat. Feel your back resting against the earth, your arms, the shoulders. Feel the weight of your head. And now begin to wiggle those toes and your fingers, moving the head from side to side. Perhaps stretching your arms above the head, just for a nice, juicy stretch. And then bringing your knees in, and giving yourself a nice hug. And rolling onto the right side. Taking a moment here. And with your eyes closed, pressing the left hand into the mat, arrive into a comfortable seated position. Relaxing your arms on your knees or in your lap. Just noticing the body, noticing the breath. Simply observing. Perhaps coming back to the intention if you've created one at the beginning of the practice. And just feeling immense amount of gratitude for showing up for ourselves, for stepping on those mats, for moving and for breathing. So thank you all for joining me. Namaste.